Hey everyone, it is Steph. We are coming down the home stretch of the year. November and December always flies by. So between now and year end, I'm kind of taking you through a down and dirty checklist of some things to start thinking about and working on to either wrap up this year or help you get prepared for next. My first tip is now is a good time to start working on next year's operating budget. Any time this year where you felt surprised at either how little you made or how little you kept, maybe sales were great, but then you wound up leaking cash. Think of those kinds of situations. And that answers the question, why do I need a budget? Because I run into this a lot, even with solopreneurs like myself. It's like, our business is small. I keep track of it in my head. No, do not keep track of it in your head. This is how you leak cash. So think about things that surprised you this year. Were they one-off occasions? Are there things that you're going to have to plan for going forward because they're going to be a more regular expense? Could you have timed it better? Maybe the cash is there, but your cash flow sucked wind because you took a whole bunch of money out of circulation at one time instead of sort of doling out when you invested in things for your business. So when you're putting a budget together, think about both your routine expenses and also factor in, are we planning on doing any projects or upgrades in the coming year? Based on when routine expenses hit, maybe you pay your insurance quarterly or semi-annually. Any months where you already have above average expenses, those are not good months to continue piling on and doing projects. So that can also help you set some timelines for projects that you want to work on. Like maybe you want to update your website. Don't do that in a month where the final truck payment is coming due and your insurance is coming due and spread it out somewhere else in the year. Also build into your budget savings, because sooner or later you're going to have a slow month, or maybe you want to go on vacation and you don't want to take a hit with the income, so you squirrel a little money away to buffer that, or you need to plan for some tech obsolescence. Either way, building in savings and contributions to your savings needs to be part of your budget. Your budget is just a good part of financial health, and it helps you get a little more picky about not only what you are spending money on, but the timing of when you make those spends. I'm a solopreneur. I have a very simple business to run. My expenses are all very manageable and very predictable, but I still do a budget because stuff still comes up. I need to replace tech. I need to update my website. I need to pull in a colleague to help me with a project, and there are fees attached to that. I plan those things around the ebbs and flows of my expenses over the course of the year, and it helps keep my cash flow as even as possible. I don't like money surprises. So if you don't like money surprises either, now is a really good time. Start putting that budget together and be collaborative. Work with your team, work with your bookkeeper, work with your accountant. Whoever can clap eyes on it and bring some perspective to it will make it that much more realistic and help set you up for success next year. So that is my first tip in how to close out the year with a bang. Next week, we'll move on to a different topic, so stay tuned. Hope you're having a great week, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye, guys.